the impact of book clubs on our reading habits. Today, we're diving deeper into the fascinating world of book clubs. Have you ever stopped to think about how book clubs can change not only the way we read, but also how we connect with others and the world? In this extended conversation, we'll explore even more about the wonders of book clubs. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be ready to either join a book club or start your own. So, let's embark on this exciting journey together. To begin, let's remind ourselves what a book club is. It's not just a group of people gathering to read, it's a community. These communities can form around shared interests, curiosity, or even just the simple love of a good story. Think about it. Wouldn't it be amazing to find people who share your excitement for the latest mystery novel or who can't stop talking about that classic romance you just read? One of the most beautiful aspects of book clubs is discovering new books. Sometimes, we stick to what we know. If we love thrillers, we keep reading thrillers. If we adore poetry, we might hesitate to try historical fiction. But in a book club, you're encouraged to step out of your comfort zone. Someone might suggest a fantasy novel when you've never read one before. Suddenly, you're swept into magical worlds you never imagined. For instance, imagine reading a book set in a faraway country you've never visited. Through the pages, you experience the culture, the people, and the traditions of that place. By the end, you might feel as though you've traveled without even leaving your chair. Isn't that incredible? Another gift of book clubs is learning from others. When you read alone, you see the story through your own eyes. But in a book club, everyone shares their interpretations. Maybe a character you didn't like is someone else's favorite. Why? Hearing their reasons can change how you see the story. This exchange of ideas can make reading more enjoyable and meaningful. For example, let's say you're discussing a book about friendship. You might focus on the actions of the characters, while someone else notices the emotions. Together, you build a richer understanding of the story. Isn't it amazing how different minds can come together to create something so meaningful? Book clubs are not just about books, they're about people. When you meet regularly with a group, you start forming bonds. You laugh together, share stories, and even support each other during tough times. Over time, these meetings become more than just discussions, they become a part of your life. Imagine this, a group of strangers comes together to talk about a book. Weeks turn into months, and soon they're celebrating birthdays, cheering for each other's achievements, and sharing life's ups and downs. All of this started because of a love for books. Doesn't that sound heartwarming? Did you know that book clubs can also boost your mental health? Reading itself is relaxing, but when you add social interaction, the benefits multiply. Talking about books can reduce stress, improve mood, and even combat loneliness. Knowing that you have a group waiting for you can bring a sense of belonging and purpose. For people who feel isolated, book clubs can be a lifeline. It's a safe space to connect with others, share thoughts, and feel heard. Even if you're shy, a book club can help you open up slowly. One of the best things about book clubs is their diversity. There are book clubs for every interest, age, and background. Some focus on classic literature, while others dive into contemporary novels. There are even book clubs for specific groups, like teenagers, parents, or professionals. For example, a children's book club might focus on fun, colorful stories that teach important lessons. A book club for seniors might explore historical fiction that brings back memories. There's truly something for everyone. In today's digital world, book clubs have expanded beyond physical spaces. Virtual book clubs are becoming more popular. You can join a discussion from anywhere in the world. This is especially great for people who live in remote areas or have busy schedules. Virtual book clubs often use video calls, chat groups, or forums. Members can share their thoughts anytime, making it flexible and convenient. Plus, you get to meet people from different countries and cultures. Imagine discussing a book with someone from another continent. Let's talk about how book clubs impact our reading habits. Before joining a book club, many people read occasionally. But once you're part of a group, reading becomes a priority. You have a deadline, which motivates you to finish the book. Over time, this turns into a strong habit. For instance, someone who used to read one book a year might start reading one book a month. That's a big change. The more you read, the easier and more enjoyable it becomes. Book clubs also teach us to read more carefully. When you know you'll discuss a book, you pay attention to details. You might notice symbols, themes, or hidden meanings you would have missed otherwise. This makes the reading experience richer and more rewarding. Did you know that book clubs can spark creativity? After reading and discussing many stories, you might feel inspired to write your own. Some book clubs even encourage members to write short stories or poems. Who knows? You might discover a hidden talent for storytelling. Some book clubs go beyond reading and discussion. They take action. For example, a group might read a book about environmental issues and then organize a tree planting event. Others might raise funds for charities or volunteer in their communities. Books are windows to the world. They teach us about different cultures, histories, and perspectives. In a book club, you can explore this diversity together. Reading a book from another culture can open your eyes to new ideas and traditions. It's a beautiful way to celebrate our differences and find common ground. If you can't find a book club that suits you, why not start one? It's easier than you think. Gather a few friends, pick a book, and set a meeting time. You can meet at home, in a park, or even online. The key is to create a friendly and welcoming atmosphere. Book clubs are more than just gatherings. They are journeys of discovery, connection, and growth. They bring people together, enrich our minds, and touch our hearts. So, my friend, are you ready to join or start a book club? Trust me, it will be an experience you'll treasure forever. Happy reading!